So it's a good idea to toss them out. And be careful around those, because, like, see? They get lasered. And those lasers go, oh, yes, it's Mosin time. It's Mosin time. Okay, go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Go, go, go. Some flaws in the plan. Yes, yes. Oh no. Why did it die? I love it. Oh, it's so fun. Oh, that's so fun. Yes. That is so satisfying. I need a better way to pull the knife. Welcome back. I am a friendly pest, and this is Into the Radius. I'm playing on an Oculus Quest 2, streamed from my PC over Airlink. And if you want to skip past like my weapon maintenance, mission picking, and tottering around the base to the point where I leave and actually start an adventure, I'll put the timestamp here. Otherwise, I've got some serious weapon maintenance and stuff to do today. And then I'm thinking about having kind of a fun run, because I've got about a day left. I might even kill enough time for the tide wave to happen and then go out and do another run, but I'm thinking about cleaning up this Mosin Nagant and going out for fun, just trying to get artifacts and use that instead of my actual good gear. So we'll see. I haven't completely decided yet. So I'm going to kick off with the weapon maintenance, and then hopefully, I see you guys on the other side. Let's see. Man, it always feels good to be back in this game. Let's see. So where are all my magazines? There they are. I've got so much work to do. I'm tempted to just go pay for all this maintenance. But I actually enjoy this part of the game, so I'm going to go ahead and clean up what I can. Some of this stuff I have to pay for, the stuff in yellow. And I think I've got quite a bit in yellow. So that one I can fix. That's by the way, that's a fact of the game. If the maintenance is in yellow, you have to go up into the train car to have it fixed. If it's in blue, you can fix it here. As I will demonstrate, these you can use up, this can will expire, and you can find more out in the radius, or you can buy them, and they're not cheap. They're like $200 a can or something outrageous, so keep that in mind. We're about there. The importance of weapon maintenance in this game is that your weapons will literally jam if you don't take care of them. And I like that. Same as when you empty a magazine in your weapon, you want to save that magazine. You can't just drop them like other games. You have to. And those little elements like that are kind of what makes this game special and different. And I like it. It's tedious, but it adds an aspect to the game that other games don't have. So new things to learn, new things to become good at. And most importantly, just something different, and it works really well in VR. It's something that you probably wouldn't like outside of VR. I don't think I can put that in until I'm done with my maintenance. This actually isn't going to take all that long because I've gotten better at it. Used to, man, everything took me forever in this game. I've still got just a tip. Let's see. Make it just a hair more. It's good enough, but I want to get that extra. Okay. Another easy one. So the stuff wasn't in that bad a shape. My pistol gear is what got me. My last run, I had multiple weapon jams, which is my fault. I went out there with poorly maintained gear because I was thinking it's going to be a quick, easy run, just clean up some artifacts, and I'd already killed most of the mobs, and it wasn't that bad. Like, if I'd went on a serious run with that gear, it'd have got me killed probably, but... Alright, so that's my magazines. Switch to the pistol first. The silencer on this pistol has to be maintained separately. So you have to go into build mode, which is the front button on the, well, I'm using a Quest 2, so the controls will be different for you. I have to take it off this way. That has to be fixed at the shop. There is a rifle, I think it's, I don't know, I'm not going to guess because I'll be wrong. I turn off dressing mode. What condition are you in? That needs fixed at the shop as well. That's too bad. I don't usually let that get in that condition. Pretty sure I can ramrod. Come on. It's already got a touch on it. And right now, at least, the paper doesn't use up, but I wouldn't be surprised if they patched that. Speaking of patches, so that's good to go. The new update is coming soon, so I hear. I can't see. I've got a headlamp here I'm trying to get. That's what I'm doing here. I'm going to go ahead and put this in 1x mode for now. Turn off this laser, or the eyesight. Yeah, this watch. Well, the watch mode. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. This stuff will all need reloaded too. Some of these are good to go. All right. This just needs reloaded. That stuff all needs fixed. Let's go ahead and knock that out real quick. This is going way faster than I expected, which is good. But anyway, the new update's coming soon, supposedly, and I'm excited about it because it improves sound effects for certain weapons, and mine's one of them. And in my opinion, that's one of the worst parts of my gun, is the sound effects are pretty terrible on it. But it's also adding a couple new tutorial features, and you guys know how I like tutorials. So I might try them out just to see how they differ from the first tutorial, which stomped me good. Another thing you have to maintain is your body armor. What condition are we in? Pretty bad. Get it in there. Condition, yeah. I'm just gonna have to spend some money today. Woo! Dang. I got to, though. You gotta take care of your stuff in this game. It makes a difference. But the updates are gonna have improved sound effects, which look cool, new tutorial things. There's gonna be a shooting range that lets you test weapons that are in your security level, I think free. So I was going to use my recent wealth from my last few missions to buy some new gear today. The smart thing to do would be to wait for those new features. Sweet. We are looking good. We are looking good. What condition are you in? Yeah, it's alright. I'll let it go. Now we gotta reload everything, decide what we're doing, and get going. This is going way smoother. But I'm pretty excited about that update, see what they add. This is like my favorite VR game, so I'm pretty stoked to see it get better. Because I'm really enjoy it anyway. I play this every week. I make a video for this every week. It would be awesome to see what they do next. Start with the pistol. I don't need this much. Do I have another magazine there? Just this one, okay. I don't need this much, so I'm probably gonna leave a couple of these. Is that full? I didn't even know I had a full. Go in. But it's not full, I'm just dumb. Well, I thought you could. Is that full too? Is that, what the heck? They're full. I don't remember reloading these. Those aren't full. Oh well, I'll leave the ammo there. Wow, that's weird. I have no memory of that. How about you? This only needs 5 rounds. This is all going so much faster. But I got like a goldfish memory apparently. That's full. That's full. What the? Wow. I thought I was really unprepared, and I'm not. Ah. Because these are probably, yeah, they're a different type of ammo, so they won't mix in that box. Okay, so we're pretty much ready to go, and now we got to decide what we want to do. Because I'm thinking for fun, I want to kind of play with this Mosin Nagant, but if I do that, there's no mobs out there right now, and I'm gonna have to get used to holding it, because it's different, man. It's different, and you got to cycle this bolt every shot. That might be fun, but also it might get me killed. That would be a fun run though, to go out and mess with it, right? 76254. Why don't we do that? Why don't we? I'll fix this thing up. I'll take my pistol and a ton of ammo for a backup. I'll leave the AK here, and I'll go on like an artifact hunt with the Mosin Nagant just for fun. What could go wrong? What could go wrong? What? It's a... Dang, look how much it costs to fix the piece of crap. How much does it cost to buy one? Like, that's a lot of money for a fun run. 76254, 76254. Holy crap. Why is it so expensive? How much is ammo for it? Ammo's not bad, especially considering... Man, how much is this thing worth to sell? It'll be worth like 20 bucks. Hell with it. Hell with it. We're gonna have fun today. We're going out with a Mosin Nagant. It's gonna be fun, and everybody's gonna have a good time. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Yeah. Of all the bad ideas I've had in this game, this is up there. This is up there. It's gonna be fun. It is gonna be fun. Okay. stay there and guard the house until I get back. Because at least it's pretty. Alright, that's nice. That's nice. And it's loaded, right? Yeah, why is the damage down? I need to figure that out. It must have something to do with the type of ammunition. And then I've got my knife in my bag, because my plan is to wound them and finish them off with a knife. So I might switch my meds over here. Actually, yeah. Put the meds on my chest. We'll put the knife here. And I'll try to go for the finishing kills with the knife once I damage them. Are you full? Yeah. We're going to go ahead and take all the pistol ammo. Okay. Because pistol's probably going to have to save my neck out there. But this is going to be fun. This is going to be different. Okay. That needs selling. Alright. We don't want to travel too heavy. Because I always travel too heavy. I feel like this is pretty reasonable for me. This is pretty reasonable for me. And this Mosin is very heavy. So sleep till daybreak. Actually, I need to break the tide wave. This is, let's see. Got a long time to go. Let's see where we're at. We got a long time to go. Maybe there's a light mission we can do instead of just an artifact hunt. But most of the lighter mobs are gonna be gone. Let's see what we can do. Kill mobs. That's a horrible idea with this weapon. Yeah, and that's near a pretty dangerous area. And with a weapon I've never used, that's a real bad idea. That's a real bad idea. Dude, I feel like, oh, we ain't doing that today. I probably have these shards. Let's find out. Real quick, let's find out. I probably have those shards. Yeah, so I'm not going to attempt this mission with 24 minutes. Oh, man. With 24 minutes on the clock and a Mosin Nagant. That's not going to happen. But I bet these are them. Let's find out. Look at that. I had them. This is great. This is the easiest mission. Look at this. Look at this. I'm so good at this game. Ta-da. Beautiful. Free money. It's important to pick that stuff up when you're out there and kind of pay attention to where you got it. Because these missions generate when you go out, right, on the tide wave. So you can kind of accidentally complete them and not even know it, and then just come back and cash in. Oh, by the way, I think with the update, they're making it so you can have like 5 missions equipped at once. I don't know if they pay as good as they normally would. Photos of enemies. I don't want that. We'll go out and try to find these documents. Pretty sure all the mobs are clear, but this fits in the time frame. There's just too much. I wanted to jump to the new day and take this out, but it's just not practical. Probably better grab a little food before I go. I'm going to leave this tape here and listen to it later. I'll grab a can of food and we'll be gone. And we'll see how it goes. This will be fun. There's a nice travel can. Cool. Rock and roll. This will work out. It's going to be good. I love this game. By the way, I haven't decided if I'm going to have you guys come back from the timestamp here or when I just did that other little mission, because I had the items for this other mission. But if you're not already back, welcome back. Because I haven't decided what I'm going to do in editing yet. But yeah, turns out some of the items I had collected while adventuring around were part of a mission that I had available there, and I just easily turned them in, which is nice because it paid for pretty much all my maintenance and ammo buying I just did. So, pretty happy with that. And now, I'm out in the world with a Mosin Nagant and a pistol. Sweet. Man, I love this game. I love this game. Every time I come here, like it sounds weird, but every time I come in this zone, I just love this. I just love this. It's so good. Oh, and by the way, I heard this is coming to the Quest 2, like natively, instead of like I'm playing it on my PC, streamed to my Quest 2. It'd be interesting to see how well it runs on the Quest 2. Like, I'll probably still play the PC version, but my dad, I've mentioned before, likes VR, so maybe I'll buy him this for his Quest. It's the first gaming I've ever been able to get him into.
Attention, this is UNPSC emergency guidance recording L1-61. If you are listening to this, you are most likely suffering from one or more of the following conditions: a sense of displacement, disorientation, memory loss, ataxia, and visual auditory hallucinations. Please remain calm. You are experiencing the adverse effects of prolonged exposure to the pictorial radius. This recording was placed here by the UNPSC.
Oh no. Yeah, I love this game. Every time I come in this game, it is so good. The atmosphere is so good. And the color palette they've picked with the background and these, I mean, I guess they're probably birch. Man, they just nailed it. They just nailed it. This game is so good. The atmosphere is just fantastic. The gameplay loop is perfect, and they're just gonna keep adding stuff. Like, I gush on this game a lot, and I didn't really like it all that much when I first got it. Man, I love this game. So we're gonna check these trucks because I haven't done that yet since the tide wave, and I think you can climb some things, not everything. Hey, cigarettes. I think I can climb this. I guess we'll, you get a pinch of, like, health and nutrition out of these, I'll show you. Slightly increases nutrition and rest. There you go. Nutrition and rest. So you can climb this. Welp, nothing over here. By the way, don't wander into the fog. Don't wander into the fog. It's like the tide wave. You wander into that fog, it'll transport you to a random place on the map. And especially if you haven't learned the map well, or if you're running out of time, or your gear's low, your equipment, whatever, you can get yourself in a bad situation real quick by touching that fog. So, don't do that. And also, when you're walking around, it's a good idea to throw probes, because they will highlight the anomalies. There are different anomalies out here that are very dangerous. I've said I mean, anybody that's watched my videos regularly knows all this stuff, but I'm thinking there's a chance with this game coming to the Quest 2 that it's going to have a new audience that it didn't have before. And maybe some of the basic information that I take for granted because I play this game every week. Maybe it'd be good to throw some of that out there. These do not expire for some reason, and this is the better version with the little stringers that makes them easier to see when you throw them. But there's an example. That might not be visible necessarily, and then when you throw a probe into it, like so, it becomes visible. So it's a good idea to toss them out. And be careful around those, because like, see, they get lasered. And those lasers go, oh yes, it's Mosin time. It's Mosin time. Okay, go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Go, go, go. Some flaws in the plan. Yes, yes. Oh no. Why did it die? I love it. Oh, it's so fun. Oh, it's so fun. Yes. That is so satisfying. I need a better way to pull the knife. I guess I could just hold the rifle down and draw it without putting the rifle up. Why did that die when it hit me? I'm okay with it. Oh, that's satisfying. This thing's awesome. It's one-shotting these bastards. Like, really wouldn't want to rely on it in a super jam. You know what I mean? Because I will die. But in this, that's fun. You know what I mean? That's fun. And you get good at that. This was a great idea. This was a great idea. Like, it took me a while to get out here because I waffle around in the base. I don't skip that stuff. That son of a bitch. I don't skip that stuff in my videos because it's like part of the experience. Like, you're not watching me because I'm good at games. You're not watching me because I know stuff that you don't know. You know what I mean? If you're watching me, it's, I don't know, because all your other content's already been watched and you're desperate for something to see. Anyway. So I leave all that stuff in because I like that stuff. I really like the hanging out with you guys and the creating content that way. That this is all part of the experience for me. Oh, I'm so happy with this experiment. This is fun. I might carry this thing once in a while just for the heck of it. Where's my map? Where's my map? There we go. So as you can tell, the map doesn't show you where you are, but this always points at the radius, the compass. So you kind of learn the landmarks. That building is this. So that will be up here where the roads come together, which is hard to see. But it'll be that little building there, and supposedly there's some documents. And this is our time to the tide wave, which, like I said, is a cloud that comes in, transports you to a random place on the map, takes all your artifacts, which are very valuable. I don't have any on me, really, other than that regen artifact. Anyway, not a good idea to be out here when the tide wave comes. It also resets all the mobs. This is a healing artifact, as you can see. And it doesn't last forever, unfortunately. So what's the best way to reload this thing? Kind of have to put the ammo out. I bet somebody somewhere has come up with like a really smart way of doing this. Okay, we're full. That'll work. Sweet. We'll figure it out. I figure it out as I go. And I don't do a lot of editing. I leave in a bunch of the just walking and talking. And I don't know if that's to my channel's benefit or not. But I'm making content that I like to watch, if that makes sense. There. That bastard has screwed with me on multiple occasions. Him up there, see him just barely past that tree. Last few times I was here, he screwed with me. And today, I'm gonna be the one screwing with him. Using this weapon is really stupid against this guy. Be way smarter to just use the pistol. We're gonna try to blast his ass. Too many of them. Too many of them. Old reliable. I just couldn't risk. If I had an optic on this thing, it might be a little different. That's the downside to it. It's awesome, but that rate of fire is going to get you in trouble unless you get really good with it. Putting some optics on it would be a big step in the right direction, because I really thought I was kind of close on those shots. I felt like I was very close on those shots, but a miss is a miss. Either way, it worked out pretty good. And documents should be here. And this is going to be kind of a short episode, but fun for me. Not only did I get to learn that I can finish those off with the knife by slashing the sphere, so that'll save me some ammo in the future anyway. Where would these documents be? They're in this building somewhere. Yeah, it's not them. I got ambushed last time I was in this building. Scared the crap out of me. There they are. Wow, this is an easy episode. Have the documents. Cool. I don't think there's really any looting left to do out here either, because I've done a lot with this tide wave, because you get several days. I know I haven't looted one building up here, so we'll go ahead and do that just to give us a little more gameplay time. Otherwise, this is kind of a short, disappointing episode. But this tide wave is the back half of the one that I did my security level 4 challenge on. See, some missions will increase your security level. That allows you to buy things you couldn't buy before. So, as soon as this tide wave ended and the new session began, like, I pushed really hard and went a long way and fought a lot of mobs. So being very productive. This is the back half of that session, and there's not much left to do until it resets, which is pretty soon. So it won't be a problem for next week, but this week it leaves me with a little bit less to do, which is a great opportunity to experiment with this Mosin Nagant and my knife, which has been fun. I've really enjoyed it. Is this on? It is. Okay, I've not searched this building since this tide wave. I don't really expect to find anything good, but we'll have a look-see anyway. This grass, as you can see, is affected by light, and is very damaging to walk into it. So you have to take your time, beat it down with your light sources. And I have a headlamp on, but you can also attach one to your chest where I have my health syringe. You can get a little chest light, or you can carry a flashlight. There's plenty of options, whatever is most comfortable to you. I like the headlamp because it always goes where I'm looking. I hope, like all the new people that are going to check this game out, and I'm sure they won't watch my channel, right? That's not what but I'm hoping that they enjoy it as much as I do, because sincerely, I love this game. This is my favorite VR experience every time I play it. It's just so good. And it seems like I'm not getting tired of it. Like, it's growing on me, even already really liking it. I'm enjoying it more every time I play it. So I hope that all you guys checking it out. I know the beginning can be kind of challenging, and maybe even the Quest version will have the better tutorials that are supposedly coming, because I really struggled hard with the initial tutorial, especially, I mean, you'll see that if you watch my first episode of this series, and even like my first 3 or 4 episodes, this game really kicked my ass. So I'm hoping that like the Quest version, they worked on that a little bit, because I feel like you could get scared off of this game before you realized how good it is. And that'd be a shame, because there are very few VR games that I think that I could love as much as this one. I don't need any of that. Sometimes these talk well, they don't talk. They have like visible dialogue on the screen you can read. Kind of explain a little more the mystery of whatever's going on in this place. Same as these notes. Cabinets and doors are finicky in this game, by the way. And there is no loot in here. What a waste. And I've never found anything in one of these. I ain't even gonna bother. That's probably where the good stuff was, but... Sweet. Let's go ahead and play one. I'm having trouble with my map today. Music. Sometimes those will be like somebody's log, like a traveler's log, something he said while he was out adventuring. And those are interesting. The music's okay, but I prefer the logs. But this is all right. Ow, ow, ow! I walked right onto that grass. See how much damage that did? Well, we've covered it. Pretty sure I've already looked through these buildings, but we'll give it a quick look. Hey, there's a pistol. I like this music more than most of them. Some of them are kind of loud ambience, you know? This one's pretty good. I don't see anything. We'll go ahead and give it a look. I can't remember if I looted this last time I was in the area. I was pretty focused on the mission last time I was over here. It'll be time to go home. No. I guess. Not the most exciting run, but I knew it would be that way. Just because I had already cleared everything. I've already done it in this area for this tide wave sequence. So let's head back. Let's head home. Maybe we'll get an opportunity to test the Nagant some more on the way. As I could tell, like, on regular mobs, it's going to be pretty good. And it hits, it's like one shot in those walkers. I wonder, with AP rounds, what it would do against armored mobs. Because a lot of the armored mobs are fast. Like, I wouldn't get a whole lot of second chances if it didn't kill them in one shot. I don't know. It's tempting. It's tempting to try. I'm glad I was throwing that. I about walked right into that one. Let's check up on this hilltop just to see if there's anything going on. But I think we pretty much covered it. I think it's going to be time to go home, sell what little we got, and consider this one mostly for a fun experience. Though, for the entire day, I'm way ahead, because I did that little mission immediately in the base. It doesn't look like there's anything up here. I was kind of hoping we might stumble across an artifact. That's where the good money is. And as soon as the next tide wave sets, then we're definitely going to go out and get some artifacts. Like, what a game. Look at this. Isn't this awesome? I know I haven't been through that building this tide wave sequence. Do I have time for that? I do. We'll do that. This is kind of an aimless run, but I've never checked that truck either, so check the truck, go up in that building, and we'll head back to base. I don't even know if I can get by this truck. Looks like it. Yep, I didn't know this entrance was here. And I've never seen any anomalies in here, just mobs. Seems like anomalies are kind of repelled a little bit by infrastructure. So that's something to think about. I've not figured out the mystery. That sounds like a mob spawner. It's over there. Ground floor, probably. I can sell that. Surprise! Outsmarted him. Outsmarted him with death. That's the best way to outsmart something. Make sure this is full. Yeah, this thing's fun. That was awesome. Walk along, all proud and dumb. Proud and dumb, that's a bad combination. That's a dangerous combination. Proud and dumb. Somebody dumber than you might have a bigger stick. You know what I mean? It's okay to be dumb, but you gotta watch out for the proud thing. Oh, that was fun. That Mosin Nagant is a blast. Not really all that practical, but man, is it fun. Okay. It's totally worth it coming over here just for that. One thing about it, since it doesn't use a ton of ammo, because, you know, it either works out or you're dead, it's pretty cost effective that way. You see me leave a lot of little piddly stuff behind. There's a lesson I've learned hard. This stuff isn't worth anything, and the weight, as you can see, the heavier you are, the slower you move. Speed's important out here because you got to stay ahead of the tide wave. And it's just uncomfortable to walk extremely slow for great distances. No shortage of cigarettes out here. And I've done very well with food. Why not? Nice rusty knife to eat off of. Like, if you notice back at camp, I've got a ton of food. And you gotta keep your food up. Speaking of, we'll get by with that for now. That's only one little tip. Let's pop a can. That's a big one. Where's a little one? Pop the can, eat with a rusty knife. Don't get no better than this. It's like camping. Like them old school dirt bike camping days. Used to travel around quite a bit. Ride trails on dirt bikes and stuff with my dad and brother. That was a good time. You know, we don't really do that anymore. My brother doesn't really do anything anymore. Dad's getting older. Stuff like that's more expensive. Seems as I've aged, you know, there's a certain risk to the ride that gets harder to justify. You know what I mean? I gotta go to work. I gotta provide for my wife. I got bills to pay. Can't afford to be hurt. And now, at my advanced age. When I fall down, usually I'm hurt. I don't bounce like I used to. I might keep that chest light. Let's play another tape, huh? I know this isn't like a real adventurous episode. I'm having a ball.
UNPSC Explorer 12, Log 13-1 blanks. Blank artifacts have the appearance of semi-transparent stacked circular torus rings with the average diameter size of a bracelet. Blanks are called so because they apparently don't do anything. But at least blanks are relatively easy cache that you can find all across the radius. When the UNPSC first started engaging the change to search the radius for artifacts, they thought that every object found would be significant in some way, have some scientific application, or help us understand what happened in the chores. So far, blanks have proven this theory wrong, or at least that's what the UNPSC thinks. Some explorers speculate that the UNPSC scientists have found uses for them and their findings have been classified. I once met an explorer who believed that blanks could hold the key to curing our condition, allowing us to return to the real world instead of the radius. But this is just speculation. No explorer has ever been able to do anything with a blank. Maybe sometimes a blank is just a blank.
That's interesting. I did not realize that my character believes, whether it's true or not, that he has some kind of condition that does not allow him to leave this zone, this radius experiment. Because I'm an explorer too, like this Explorer 12, you hear his logs and I don't remember what number I am. I feel like in the very first episode that I made it back to the town, the computer recognized me and identified me. And I probably need to pull that episode up and see what explorer I was. But something about being out here wrecks your memory. And I've got bad memory anyway, but I mean in the game, right? Your character. Is that a mob? How was that for a good shot? I won't reload that. This thing is so fun. This thing is so fun. I could barely see him and my eye was kind of fuzzy. Like it really needs an optic. Oh no. Woo! What a shot. What a shot. Man. Because that could have... Not good. Shit. Whew. Fortunately, those things don't hit very hard. Oh, that was fun. That was fun. Man, this has been a great run. Not profit-wise. Not made much at all, actually. But it's been kind of fun to be out here aimless, sorta. And just explore things in a way that I've not done. It seems like I've always had some mission, and I'm such a nervous player. Woo! There must be like a... Anyway. I'm such a nervous player that I kind of focus on the mission, get back to base. Focus on the mission, get back to base. But the entire point of this run is to play with the Mosin Nagant and make a little extra money. So I'm playing with a completely different mentality than I normally do. And, man, super fun. Super fun. The smart thing to do would be to sell the Nagant. Like, it's not... I could get an optic on it. And then maybe, but it's definitely not the most practical thing I'm carrying. What a great game. This should be on every platform. Everybody should have a chance to play this. And hopefully they make like a little bit better on-ramp. And maybe the on-ramp's really not that bad. Maybe the problem is me, because I do seem to struggle to learn new games. I feel like once I learn a new game, I play reasonably well. Like, as much as I've played this, and I'm not trying to jinx myself, and I'm not bragging because obviously I'm not the greatest player in the world, I've still not died. I've been damn close. I've deserved to die several times, but I've always managed to pull it out. You know what I mean? Like, I may not be very good at things, but I got a certain perseverance in me. Smoke grenade. Just for fun. Just for fun. I've never thrown one of those. I wonder how effective that is. Like, if say a mob had high ground on me from that tower, and I had a little rock and I was trying to get over there, so I rolled a smoke grenade. I wonder if that would even be worth it. You know what I mean? Like, what scenario would that smoke grenade be effective? Because that's not a ton of smoke. Oh well, let's get back to base. It's getting dark. I mean, it's been a great run. I've had a ball. And then next week, I'm going to be kind of refreshed from this chill run. I might take on some tougher contracts. Which the smart thing to do is next week will be a fresh tide wave. I should go out and get all those. Artifacts. Save up as much money as I can, so when they add the shooting ranges, I can kind of experiment with a little bit with gear and decide what I want to carry. By the way, another thing for newer players on this game, there is a virtual stock option. And as I pull this to my shoulder, watch it pitch. See it pitch, and it becomes steady. And then I look down sight the best I can, and it's way steadier with that virtual stock enabled. It's a little different because it does pull you to an angle that maybe you wouldn't expect. So you have to kind of get used to moving with it, but it will steady your aim greatly at range. So while I'm not an expert on the game by any means, I have found that helps me, especially my other weapon, my AK-74, has a 4X optic on it. It's got a lever on it. I can toggle between 1X and 4X. At 4X, I can't hit anything without using the virtual stock. Like, my hands shake too much. And, like, I don't even have, like, the shakiest hands in the world. But at 4X, that's a lot. That's a lot at 4X. So, something to think about. Something to think about when you do set your own character up. Also, I had reach issues when I first started. And that's because in the settings, you can change your arm length. And my arms were too short. So literally my controllers would go out past my, like, character's arm length. And it would feel like I was kind of stuck in something. So, if it feels funny, make some adjustments to your arm length. Welcome home. See, that gun there, like, announced what explorer I was once. I need to look that up. I don't remember. And I'm the only one here. I wonder will they'll add the shooting range, because they got all this space. Where will they add it, you know? I gotta tell you though, I really enjoyed that. Like, I couldn't see myself trying to carry the Nagant into a really dangerous mission, but thoroughly enjoyed screwing around with it against safer mobs. None of this stuff is going to be worth a ton. This was more just for fun. I might keep this chest light. I'm thinking about carrying it in some of these missions that have more aggressive grass. That's it? That's it? What? How is that shard only worth... Oh wow, everything is worth so... That's okay. Like, I knew it wasn't going to be a good run because I've already looted everything. You know what I mean? This thing will be worth like $450, and then altogether, it's not horrible. Not every run can be a fortune, and I didn't use a ton of ammo. I didn't use any meds. Like, it's okay. Like, I made a little money. The big thing is, like, I got a chance to experiment with gear. Like, I had fun, so it's all good. It is all good. I need a better place to store my weapons, like my spare weapons. I forgot to sell that shotgun thing. I might sell that too. I've kept this stuff for like spare gear, because if you die out there, and this is probably a setting you can adjust, there's corpse runs. I've never died, but I keep that gear just in case. In the event that I die, that I'll have something to take with me to try to go get my body, try to go get my gear back, because I have so much money invested in the gear that I usually carry. Forgot to sell this. Go ahead and get rid of the rusty blade. You can throw knives, by the way. Yeah, there's nothing else to sell. Okay. That adds a little bit. Every little bit helps in this game. I carry the gas mask, by the way, because some areas you go into have toxic clouds. So you put that mask on. You have to take your hard hat off. So you have to go into dressing mode to do that. And then there's a lot of good artifacts in areas like that. So, well, that was really fun. You did good. You did good. That legendary shaky hand. Yeah, that was fun. I'll probably do that again sometime just for the heck of it. That was good. Let's see. That'll do. So, actually, rather than spend the money reloading that right now, so I'll carry my 2 pistol mags. I think I flicked some bullets around. There we go. Full box of that. Leave that for reloads. Empty there. Take a box of that with me. Pick my AK back up. Good thing I decided to bury it under all these flying magazines. Damn it. So, I'm ready for my next run. That'll be next week. Keep this partial can. See, look at all this food I've saved. It's like it's pretty excellent. Can I carefully scooch? This will work. That's tedious at best. So that'll work. That'll work. Look at this, man. I'm doing so well. I don't know if I'm gonna carry this or not. I'll have to think about it. Put it over here with my spare gear. Yeah. Cool. That was fun. Like that was a nice change of pace, honestly, to just go out and play kind of casually and have fun without really difficult expectations or anything like that. And then to play with a weapon that I hadn't used before. That was a good run. I enjoyed that a lot. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this as well. It will go up on Friday as its normal time slot. And I think that means that the Meta Quest game showcase will have already happened. So that'll give us something to talk about next week. We'll see. I don't really have any expectations, but I'm looking forward to it anyway, because you never know. Maybe there'll be some cool stuff in there. All right, I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you guys. Appreciate you watching. Appreciate you supporting this little channel. As this goes up on Friday, hopefully you've got some fun weekend plans. Hopefully you're spending your free time with the people you want to spend your free time with. Thank you, and have a nice day.